What's up everyone? Welcome to today's video. Day 7 or 8 in quarantine, I'm not sure. But a couple of weeks ago, I ordered some stuff on Sephora when they were having like some random sale. And I have yet to even touch any of the makeup that I bought because, well, we've been doing literally nothing but sitting in my house. But today I decided it would be a great time to try it out. Why not? I've got leftover makeup on from Lord knows how when that was. So I figured what better time than to test this out than now when I've got nothing to do, nowhere to go. If the makeup sucks, well, it sucks. And I'm just gonna try all new things, give you guys my first impressions, and yeah, just kind of play with some new makeup. I have not done a video like that before, and as you all know, I've been doing little different styles of video here and there. So without further ado, welcome to this video. I hope you guys enjoy. So if you want to see all this new product testing, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm gonna go in order with the way I apply my makeup to my face, and this is the TATCHA Silk Canvas Liquid Silk Canvas Primer. A lot of people really seem to like this primer, and you guys know I am very loyal to my Tulip primers, and they also just came out with that smoothing one that I used in my last makeup video, and I love them. I'm obsessed with those primers, but this one is all the rage these days, so I wanted to give it a fair, you know, a fair trial here. The smell is really fresh, honestly, and it is really, really nice. It's almost kind of flowery. Oil-free liquid layers of silk prime to make makeup last longer while keeping it out of the skin, helping to minimize excessive shine, clogged pores, and breakouts. Blurs the look of pores, fine lines, and uneven skin tone. Primes with ultra-fine silk powders for long-lasting flawless makeup and helps provide a barrier for makeup and pollution on the skin. All right, well, we're gonna see. This was one of the promotions that Sephora was having, and it was the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream, Transforming Moisturizing Super Cream, and BYBEL Under Eye Cream. I should have done that first. Shoot, I always do this. Well, we could put some under eye cream on it, it's okay. The BYBEL Under Eye Cream. Now, I was using the Ole Henriksen one during the day for underneath my makeup, and then the Tula one at night. So I'm interested to see if this one has any type of differences to it. It doesn't have a smell, which is good because I don't like things smelling underneath my eyes. I also put a different lens on my camera for this video, so I'm interested to see if you prefer it this way or you like a more zoomed out look. When I watch makeup tutorials and I watch skincare stuff, I like the cropped where it's just the person's face, you know? So you'll have to let me know if you like this. So in the package that came with the IT Cosmetics Under Eye Cream, the wash, and the moisturizer, I also got this CC cream, and I am huge on CC cream. I do not wear foundation daily. However, I've been using the Thrive Cosmetics for so long now, and I just love it so much. But before I got into that, I used to use IT Cosmetics, just not the illuminating one. It was just the regular one. Then also in the samples, you know, like when you get Sephora samples, I got this Makeup Forever Reboot foundation, which I've also seen really good reviews about. And I feel like this Y25 color, I feel like that's totally my color. So I kind of want to use both. What would be the harm in using a mix of CC cream and foundation? Is that bad? I don't know. Or I could just do half and half. I've never done that before. Maybe we'll do that. And as you can see, I picked my lovely period breakouts that I got. So we'll see how well this covers it. I have never tried to put on foundation on half of my face before, so this is going to be super interesting. So I'm just going in with a damp beauty blender and going to test this out on this side of my face first. And first impressions on this is that it's a lighter coverage. I didn't really put too much on though, so that could be my fault. I'm gonna go back and put another layer on this side. And honestly, if I don't like this makeup as much as the CC cream, then I'll just drag the CC cream all over. There's no rules right now. Nothing matters and there's no rules. I will say that it's really lightweight. Definitely does not give me as much coverage as the Anastasia Luminous foundation that I've been really loving, but that's like foundation, you know? I don't really have a lot of experience with foundation because like I said, I don't wear it too often, but that is really like a nice lightweight one. Really nice. All right, so that's on that side, and then I'm gonna put the IT Cosmetics illuminating one on the other side. And this just seems a lot thicker than the foundation that I just used. And this is also a little bit tanner. Whoopsies. It's okay. Okay. Okay, so you can definitely see the illuminating one on this side. That definitely has a nice glow to it. Whereas the Makeup Forever one is a little bit more matte, which is fine. So now I'm mixing them in the back of my hand because they're two different colors and I don't want to be out here looking crazy, you know? Okay. I'm really big on luminous foundations. I just really like the way that they lay on my skin, but I am also really dry, so keep that in mind. I don't really typically prefer matte makeups ever. Overall, I really like the way that the IT Cosmetics is very, like, that gives you that glow from within kind of look. I feel like it needs a couple minutes to sit because every single one, it could just be the camera, but every single time I put on foundation or CC cream in general, it always looks so different from the first like few minutes that you put it on in comparison to when you are done with your makeup, you know, like the final product. I like that. I feel like it gave me enough coverage. I mean, obviously like that whole situation over there is not ideal, but I'm gonna try my best to use every single thing that I've never tried before, unless I obviously don't have it. But this was another sample that came with the order, and this is the BECCA Cosmetics Light Shifter Illuminating Brightening Concealer. I am going to go in with the middle one because I typically don't like my concealers to be like stark white. So this is in the color Meteoric. Oh, maybe not, that's a little dark. Look at that. Yep, no, okay, just kidding. Going with Cosmetic, that's the first color. I'm only gonna put this underneath my eyes, number one, because they give you hardly any, and number two, because I don't think we wanna brighten the situation going on my chin. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that still is not enough for me. I'm gonna have to go back. Why can't they give you a decent amount in samples, you know? Good God. Definitely got a pink undertone to it, so if you have dark circles under your eyes, like purplish colors, that might not be the best. I'm just gonna go in with some Shape Tape and kind of over conceal, because that really is not enough for me right now. And with the Tarte Shape Tape, I've been really liking this lately. I really like the Benefit Boing concealer. I feel like that's a little bit more hydrating, but for a fuller coverage, I definitely think the Tarte one is top notch. I will say though, like if you're not super hydrated under your eyes, it definitely does crease, so you have to be careful of that. And I always put some on my eyelids before I go in with any type of eyeshadow. That looks a little bit more covered. I feel like I didn't get a good enough feel for that BECCA Illuminating Concealer, but I do think overall this base is looking pretty good. So this is the Tarte Cream Bronzer. This is like from their C collection in the color Breezy. I really love the Nudies stick that I have in Bondi Bay. That's like one of my favorite contours slash bronzer. And this color though, that's really pretty. I really like that. I'm going to take a small brush and I'm going to put it right here. It's obviously going to look super harsh at first, but then once we blend everything out, it won't be so crazy looking. I've learned through trial and error that it's always best to have less product on your brush and add more than more product and try to wipe it off. So I'm just taking a very light hand with this and then bringing it up towards my temples and the top of my forehead. Probably could have used an even smaller brush, honestly, but this is the one that I use for contour, so. Ooh, that is such a nice color. Okay, I like that. No smell. I like that it has a little mirror on it, so like if you need to bring this somewhere and touch it up, you can totally see. Looks really nice. Okay, loving that. This Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter Airbrush Finishing Powder, I would have loved to set my under eyes with, but I don't think there's gonna be enough in there. And since I'm going to bake anyway, I'm just gonna use my Thrive Cosmetics one. And this is just so that if I have any fallout from doing my eyeshadow, I can wipe it off afterwards, and it sets everything under my eyes nicely. And then I flip it on the other side. This is a Morphe sponge, by the way. It's a lot denser than the Beauty Blender, but I think it's perfect for baking. Okay, so this CARLI BYBEL palette by Anastasia. Anastasia is probably one of my favorite brands when it comes to anything makeup. And this one I kind of steered away from because, let me show you the inside of this. It's just so not me, but that was kind of why I grabbed it. It's just like, it's so sparkly, but I feel like I could make something really cute with this peach color right here and then kind of go this way and blend these guys out. I have no idea. I'm wearing this top from, it's actually a dress from Three Birds Nest, and it's white on the bottom. These earrings I got from Target, so I'm gonna try to stick with this like corally peach theme kind of, but then I'll probably put some browns in my outer corner. So, okay, I'm gonna take this color Chai. This is really hard to do backwards. I'm gonna take this color Chai and put it all over my lid. I'm gonna come a little closer so you guys can see what I'm doing here. And I just kind of get this all over the lid and then fan it out towards the outer parts. I'm going to take a little bit of a smaller brush and go in with the color BYBEL. And we're gonna put this right on the outer corner and kind of blend it in just a little bit. I'll probably mix some of the brown into that just to give it a little bit of a deeper part in my corner. I'm gonna go in with the color Cindy and Bowley on this palette because I want kind of both. Oh my gosh. All right. That has way more pigment than I thought it was going to, but holy moly, that's a really pretty color. So I'm basically just putting this color all over my lid, and then I'm gonna take that sparkly color and I'm going to use that to blend this into the outer corner. I'm just gonna go back with the original brush with no additional product on it and just kind of blend that in so there's no harsh lines. I really like that color. That's super pretty. Okay. So then I'm gonna take this Bali color on the corner of the palette right here. And initially I was going to put it on the outer corner, but I changed my mind once I saw it again up close, and I'm gonna put it only on the inner part of my lid. So it's almost kind of like a little bit of an ombre going from the lightest pink sparkle color to that coral in the middle, and then blending out to the mauve colors on the outer part of my eye. And if I feel like it covered it anymore, I'm just gonna go back in with Cindy. And make sure that that's like the pop of the middle, and then I'll take one more time with the brush and blend it through. So I got this Charlotte Tilbury liquid eyeshadow. However, I don't feel like it goes with the look that I'm going right now. So I don't know if potentially I could use that as a liner, but I really wanted to give the liquid eyeshadows a try since I've never used one of them before. And it's got that really metallic look to it. It doesn't really go with this dress either that I'm wearing, but I did want to still point it out because this had a lot of good reviews as well. And I've just, like I said, I've never owned a liquid eyeshadow product before, and I kind of wanted to give it a try. Okay, so the only thing that I didn't buy was eyebrow stuff because I am just so in my routine with my brows, and I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, and then I just go over it with a little bit of the gel. I really don't use like a heavy hand on this. It's just to kind of fill in where I'm a little bit sparse. Okay, so then I'm just gonna go over that with her brow gel, and this is in the color Taupe Brown, which I think is a new color from her. I'm not entirely sure, but I really like this Taupe Brown color. Why does my left brow consistently do me like that? Okay, so then I'm gonna wipe off the bakage and also eyeshadow fallout that I had going on underneath my eye and the bottom as well. If you ever feel like your contour line is too harsh, just go back in with your beauty blender and kind of stamp over the line that you made just to kind of soften it up a little bit. Like I can tell this one's a little harsh. I got the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof liner, with like a felt tip. I prefer to do my winged liner with a felt tip always, and I used to use the Kat Von D one, but I just wanted to try a different brand because I've been using that for so long. I like the Too Faced mascara the best. I figured why not give this guy a try. So a little tip with eyeliner, what I like to do is start from the outer corner, come inwards, and then work my way over the eye. I cannot talk when I'm doing this, but let me show you the tip of this. Ew, look at my gross callous hands. Oh, gross. See, this one is kind of more straight and this one curves up a little bit, but you know what? There's always one eye better than the other, and I'm not gonna mess with it because if I touch it even more, I know I'm gonna end up having to wipe it off. Next up on the newbies is this Blinking Beauty lashes. Now, I do not understand the need to put these lashes in a cube. I mean, for the love of God. This is in the type Genius, I think. I need more glue. That's a lot. I didn't expect it to be. But what was I expecting, honestly? We're just out here trying new things, so it's whatever. Moving on. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush and the color Seduce. And I will say when it comes to blush, it is probably the first thing that doesn't last on me. It's a really pretty peachy mauve. Oh yeah, I like that. That's a really nice color though. That was only one swipe through on my brush. That definitely has a lot of pigment though. Like that's really, really nice. Next up on the newbies, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero palette. It is the highlighting palette. Are all very, very beautiful. I'm going to use the Glow Getter color, which is that like golden highlight. Ooh, girl. Wow, that is so pretty. I don't think I've ever used a highlighter that has like a color in it. I know Jaclyn Cosmetics is really big on that, but I have never personally tried it. Ooh, yes, we have a winner. This video is getting long, I'm sorry, but I'm taking my time really feeling out these products. Oh no, it's on my face there. I do not know what is going on with this lash, but it's really irritating me. I think I just put it on too far to the left. Take a flat brush like so and stamp one of the darker colors underneath my eye. I'm gonna mix Boy and BYBEL. So I always stamp it first and then I go back and blend them out. I used to be like really afraid of blending out my lower lash line, but then once I started doing it, I really feel like it opens my eyes so much. I'm gonna go in with a MAC white pencil. This is a white eyeliner, and I always like to line the inner waterline with a bright white. Just kind of makes your eyes pop a little bit more, especially if you are blending out your lower lash line. I'm just gonna use this IT Cosmetics lash blowout for my bottom lashes. Try not to get it on the white that I just did. Oh, these lashes are killing me. And for the finishing product, I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution. This was like the top rated color that she had on there, and it is in the color Very Victoria. Okay, so this is like my go-to lip liner from MAC. It's in the color Whirl, but it's honestly like almost the exact same color as my lips. Go in with this one, this Very Victoria color. Ooh, that's actually really pretty. I didn't drag my liner all the way through to my lips like I normally do, just so that I could get a feel for how this color was. It does smell so good and it's so creamy. Ooh, it's got like a vanilla smell to it. Ooh, I like that a lot. I dig that color. I love when I pick random things that I didn't think I was gonna like and then I end up liking it and I'm like, yes. I think that's everything. Give you the final look here. I'm gonna give it a spray with the Morphe Continue It Setting Spray. Bam. I will say that It Cosmetics was definitely very dewy, but I still think that I like the Thrive Cosmetics one just a tiny bit more. I think with the Makeup Forever actual foundation, it's kind of hard to tell because I didn't put a ton on since the sample that they give you is so little. I feel like it would be a great foundation for somebody who doesn't like a ton of makeup on, you know, it's just like very light, and I feel like it definitely evened out my complexion a lot. But overall, I really like the way this came out, and I'm pretty impressed that I picked pretty much everything minus the lashes that I like. The lashes, like I said, I would never wear them on like a daily basis. I just feel like it's too much. But the lashes that I really like for an everyday look where it's not, you know, doesn't look overly fake are the House of Lashes Boudoir light ones. But overall, I think this came out really nicely, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and you guys are staying safe and healthy, and hopefully we'll be done with this quarantine soon. So don't forget to stay subscribed so you never miss any Monday with Manders, and I will see you guys in my next one.